started. I had What's good? What's happening? You know what it is. Happy hour.
What up? What's good? What's happening? You know what it is, man. Wait,
Stop, Chris.
LaSalle.
Don't nobody care about Navy.
No, what up? What's good? What's happening? You know what it is. Wings Whistling Sports back again. Full house today. Got a full house today. It's gonna be a good show. Got Ryan Russell, Dr.
You ain't giving my time. Like you got
Dr. Daryl Johnson, Coach John Javert. Hey, man, look at the coach on.
Yeah.
Coach Christopher Ayrton Dye Smith.
Coach.
What up? Everybody's a coach except for Daryl.
Yeah.
I'm an instructional coach.
He's a spiritual coach. There you go. There it is. And got downs on the ones and twos. Oh man. Y'all know how we like to spark the show off, man. We going to indulge in a little bit of libation, so we ask that you indulge in a little bit of libation. Go ahead, grab whatever drink you is that you prefer. Pour said drink into one red cup. Raise one red cup into the air. One time for the one times. Cheers. Before we get started, man, I want to formalize this. Formalize this little bet that we sparked last week and put it on wax.
Yeah.
Don't nobody seem to remember what it was, but I need the people to hear what it is. Because this week we got a big
Quarter
one coming
water,
up.
whatever you want.
Tep
Versus
Brett.
Tep
They on the same side of the table right now, so I want to hear what's the bet, man? What is the bet?
Hold on. First of all, who putting up bets?
Is it Tep versus Brett?
I'm more so Tep basketball, but Tep football
don't
is
do
Tep.
that. Now you
No, I'm with Tep. I'm with Tep. Period. I'm taking Tep.
You tried to
I like
backpedal
Tep.
like
I like
this
Tep.
a little bit.
I like Tep.
What's the bet? What's the bet, fellas? Don't everybody speak at once.
I forgot to bet.
Jerv looked like he confident about it.
I mean, it's not that we confident because I do respect Tech, right? Like, it's just that they stepping up the level, right?
Like
Like
hit him with the mace, man.
we
We ain't no little niggas.
No, we definitely not little niggas.
The
definitely
big
not little
homie
niggas,
thing is for
But
little
what I'm
niggas.
not saying, they not little niggas either. Pause, you know what I'm saying? And,
Not close.
So I mean, honestly, it's whatever. But I mean, like, this is just what we do.
State the whatever.
Y'all win chips. States?
Yeah,
Oh, so do we.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, so
at the other level, now y'all stepped up.
They 5'8", 6'8", not different. 5'8", 6'8".
I mean, there's no difference between 6'8" and 5'8". There'll be no reason.
No, the issue is that y'all just got more boys. We just have to say, you know what, our talent wise is better. We ain't got to worry about that shit. We just gonna do it.
Basically, what Jerry says, y'all little niggas.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I mean,
sound like you said little 5'8".
Nah, I mean, we win chips, and then he just questions like, "Yo, y'all win chips?"
I'm saying we don't.
Yo, I mean, y'all do. Congratulations.
There's a lot of back and
We
forth.
gonna check Rock on Saturday.
The Rock is gonna get checked whether we like it or not. What is
Actually,
the
I have no
bet?
idea what the fuck the bet
What is
is,
the
dog.
bet?
I'm not really familiar with betting on high school football like that.
Listen. We can do physical activities. We can do financial bets. You know what I'm saying?
I like
It's-
financial.
If you like financial bets,
You done with the physical activities?
I can't do push-ups.
I'm a physical. I hate physical.
My shoulders fucked up.
Activities, wow, sounds wild.
Don.
Quarter water.
Pull out the bet for him, Don.
Yo, the loser.
Don, what's the bet, Don?
What should this bet be?
What's the
All right,
financial bet? They want a financial bet. What's the financial bet?
The loser got to run up this hill.
Somebody need to wear a Tep shirt or a prep shirt next
We can do
podcast.
that. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, let's do that. I like that.
So whoever lose got wear the other team T-shirt at the next podcast.
Yeah, I'm with that.
They got
That's like
Yeah, I was saying that.
like
Yeah.
that's cheap.
Oh, yeah,
That's financial.
If they both work at the school, that'd be good.
Now you gotta go over to the.
You got a prep
take
shirt,
off
right?
work.
Don't worry, I'm going to prep tomorrow, baby. We having a sale. And I'm about to cop
And you got a tep shirt.
Let's go 50 bones. Let's make it an easy 50
I'm not
bones.
putting $50 on a high school football.
I'm a quarter.
That's fine.
What's a quarter?
I'm at 50 now. I'm not playing. My son ain't playing.
I was saying, like, there's no real vested interest.
I can name 3 kids on the team. It's really just my high school, and I know we the shit, so I'm riding with
He's
it.
been in basketball.
25 cash.
No, I'm not.
25 cash.
I'm not.
25 cash down is on wax. That's the bet. 25 cash, 25 push-ups.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah,
That make 50.
That's fair.
On camera. 25 push-ups gotta be on camera.
Should we get a shake?
25 push-ups.
Sugar on it.
25. Come on, man. Get that shake out there, man. Lay them hands out.
My man ain't supposed to be able to get that camera on the
Oh, we gonna get it. We got multiple cameras. Listen, we got multiple cameras. All right. Oh man.
The city been looking for it though.
Let's say, all right. So we got the bet out. Where we want to start this thing off?
You said the one take. We was all doing one take. You remember saying?
You want? No, I didn't say we want to start there. NFL. We want to start. Okay, let's round robin. We're gonna do a quick round robin. We jumping right into the NFL round robin. We gonna take you
I
through.
thought it could be any take, like college football.
Before we do get started, though,
What's that?
can we just take a moment of silence for Tua? Just
Is
hope he makes it through this game.
Bro,
Like, can we just say a prayer for him? Like, just to yourself, because I don't want to see nobody die today, and it's a terrible Monday to die.
Yo, shout out to the veterans. Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day.
That is good.
Yeah, thank you, Dad.
I was just trying to give a moment of silence for my boy.
If y'all was to join any armed forces, which one would y'all do?
Space Force.
If you had to pick one, though.
You had to
Space
pick
Force.
You had to pick one. You had to pick one, bro. If you had to pick one,
Air Force.
why the Air Force instead of like the Army?
I'm
I'm just trying to stay on the ground.
That's
bro.
what they say.
I won't be in the air.
You're right. Everything say.
Space Force. Because
Not necessarily everybody in the Air Force goes in the air.
You can't even answer the question. You can't have hypothetical
Jared.
question, Jared. Dang, go on. Ain't real life.
no, we listening.
We
What
talking
you say,
about
Don? You
Jared.
said not everybody goes in the air.
So you picked the Air Force?
That's why we go to the Air Force. And they get paid more.
Oh, they get paid more?
Salaries are high.
They don't even be fighting like
You
that.
know what I do?
That's so disrespectful. Wow, we're not gonna do this, Darren.
Yo,
That Air Force, they be got veterans there. You better relax.
I don't want to go to
You're right. I
I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is true,
shouldn't the
that's
people,
a
shouldn't the people
better.
who fight more get paid more? I don't know. No. All right.
Nah, but it's like they got like a lot of like high advanced stuff they got to deal with. Like
What, like cyber, like what?
like technology
intelligence,
they're
like
working with.
intelligence.
Yeah,
cyber-
like
that's not the Air Force. That's like
the Marines is out here.
That's not gonna hold
The
you.
Marines out here doing
I'm not
grunt
gonna
work.
hold you.
that's the Navy. That's the Navy.
Nitty
I
and
think
gritty.
The
But
Navy
listen-
is the ones that be doing the intelligence.
Nah,
I mean, they have intelligence.
The fact of the matter is nobody got better commercials than the Marines, my man. My man ran up a mountain
Let's keep it a bean.
for the dragon with a sword. You know what I'm saying?
And it got the sword.
It got the sword. That's yeah, they real life like
killers.
They like that.
Real life killers.
They like that.
Navy SEALs is tougher than the
But that's
I mean, everybody. That's
the Navy though.
That takes you a long time to get to that, John. Too.
Who the ones that
Listen.
that be in like in the office that be flying the drones?
That's like Air Force. Like, but they all got that. They all got branches of that. They all got branches of
I'm about to
that.
say they probably all of them got like a
six
scene like
back
that.
hit the base.
Is it the button?
And I can hit
Listen.
the button and go get me
Listen.
And I know this is probably
I'm going
incorrect
Space
'cause I'm
Force like a
ignorant about the
motherfucker.
topic, but I always feel like Army is just like they run it. They the ones that jump out the Jeep and run out that junk with like a Beretta. like they like the kamikazes of the war. Like they gonna send you in first.
Ain't they the ones that killed Obama? I mean, Osama.
No, it was the Navy
That
SEALs.
was Navy SEAls. Yeah.
But the Navy SEAls can be Marines too for some reason.
Well, because you just move. They pick you out of each, like not each
Are the
branch,
Navy
but like
SEAls the
the
ones that like they be having like the
they like
secret
the red-
tattoo and shit. And
Yeah.
yeah, nah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
The
fucking
try.
with that.
They tried it. They tried it. They tried it.
We getting too deep into a topic we don't know about,
Shit.
fellas. This is cancel code. Don't say you about to say something. Please don't say it. What you
been a
about
lot
to say?
more-
No,
No, we just said we was watching the show.
Shout out to
Like
the
that
veterans.
make you want to be a
Shout out to
SEAL.
the veterans, man.
That should make you want to be a SEAL.
That's interesting for that to be the thing that makes you say, let's not get canceled. Because there's a certain person at this table that's sitting, maybe not on this side, that says a ton of stuff.
But I think listen, disrespecting the armed forces is a lot more
No, I bet it's the
violent
armed
than him
forces.
saying Tua is going to die. Like,
I said moment of silence so he doesn't.
Armed forces every fucking day. Nobody
That's
gives a fuck about
facts.
that.
That's
Who?
facts.
Chris, me?
He said the elected
The
president.
elected
Oh,
Oh,
come on, we're not gonna talk
I
about.
thought I heard him say that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I got a block.
You're not going to talk about that?
Can we go ahead, go run it?
I mean, what is there?
what
What
is
is there?
it?
What is there to say
What?
about him that hasn't been said about Gummo and Bobby People too?
I kind of saw it happen.
No, I
knew it was
absolutely
gonna
knew that was going to happen. Like, I don't think that, like,
You thought they was going. Never mind. I'm not
Y'all
even
let
big.
y'all.
Well, let's say
y'all
it.
let
No, I
y'all
don't wanna say it. I
IG
don't wanna say it.
timelines convince y'all
Yeah,
that it wasn't
that's
happening.
Absolutely.
The reality is that it was cheap. I mean, some men just wasn't going to vote for women.
Absolutely.
That's what it comes down to.
That's a shame.
And it's moronic and
It's pretty sad.
You know what I'm
It's pretty
saying?
yeah, and then, but then, like,
But
the thing that always got me was like all the she's unqualified things. I'm like, dog, like if you don't want to vote for her, go absolutely do what you got to do. Because I have an appreciation for a healthy discord in what you want to do. Not necessarily for the type of people, but like we all shouldn't agree on shit. But don't tell me that this motherfucker is unqualified.
Yeah.
Like that is the most wildest argument for you to have. Like that shit's crazy to me. Like, come on,
Listen,
dog.
it-
Qualifications don't mean shit.
It was
Clearly.
all
the vice president.
lip service. It was all lip service so that you just didn't have to say I'm not voting for her. But I'll digress.
You
on
think
that.
she would have won if she was a man?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you know,
Same background?
Same background.
Why not?
Yeah,
Same
absolutely.
background.
Why not?
I mean, she is the only. They said she's the only presidential nominee ever that worked for every branch of the government.
Damn.
So qualifications, if you want to talk about qualifications, like she worked in all three of them. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what more you want a motherfucker to do at this point? Yeah, like, be
Why did they run that? Why wasn't that more known?
Hmm?
That fact. Why wasn't that fact more publicized?
I think it was. It didn't matter.
I think it was.
I don't think it mattered.
Donald Trump dealt in misinformation, bro. All Donald Trump's followers believe anything he says, right? So it's hard to argue when you don't care about facts, right? Like if I just say, "Yo, the sky is blue," I mean the sky is red, and everybody's like, "Yeah, the sky is red."
They eating
You know what I'm
cats
saying?
and dogs.
It is what it is. But let's move on. Let's keep it sports, man. Shut up and talk sports. You know what I'm saying? Let's go round robin, man. Let's stick with the NFL.
He's just
Don gonna scream out a score, and we're gonna give you our high level thoughts on that game.
You said
That team-
we can do one rebuttal, right?
You get one rebuttal out of every game that's gonna be mentioned. So hold your rebuttal for something that you really care about.
All right,
You know what I'm
solid.
saying?
so like, all right. So like, you just pick a.
So I'll spark
you
it.
just gonna-
Donald's-
hold on,
Donald's-
you just gonna pick a. We
Well,
pick a
Don's
team,
gonna score a screen. He's gonna score out a game that just was played.
like a NFL game.
NFL game that just played, and then
It
the
gotta be
person.
NFL.
So
Yeah,
we
it's gonna
only
be
get
NFL.
one. We
You
only get one rebuttal.
You get one. We go around.
All
You
right.
get one rebuttal.
So
We're gonna
like-
try to make this a 15-minute or more segment. 15-minute or less segments.
We can get it done in that amount of time.
We should be able to.
I mean, it's cool.
So I'll
I don't
start
really
just to
care.
give y'all what the objective of the game, shall we say?
All right. First game.
Did you get a mic and say I want to put on my deep voice? Is that what happened? Because that got weird.
all right.
All worked.
So I don't want to do San Francisco. I know. I'm saying I don't want to do San Francisco because that's my team. Give me something else, Don. I
That
want
would be the first game of the night, Baltimore and Cincinnati.
Baltimore.
No.
Baltimore, Cincinnati. Okay, so I mean, you got the Bengals, who we all came into the season with, at least most of us did, with high expectations for. And the Bengals, for my part, have been in pretty much a lot of the games that they've played. They just can't find a way to win. And the Ravens, I feel, are the team we thought they were. You got the probably the Super Bowl, the MVP front runner. But now that defense is lacking. So I like the Bengals to pick up a little bit, and I think the Ravens defense won't carry them as far as people think it will.
That's the way Kyle Hamilton hurt.
You can't rebut it. See,
I
I thought you could.
I didn't rebut.
Did that your rebuttal?
No, I just
Don't add on. Then did you? It is my comment.
Oh, we can't. Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can't. You gotta be quiet. See, this is a
Rebuttal me. I'm
exercise.
saying this doesn't work.
This is an exercise.
Like not agreeing with you. I'll disagree with you.
You say you can have a rebuttal.
Or you can't talk.
All right.
Oh, so now.
You ain't even
right.
see-
That's a good point.
You ain't even
Do we
see
have
the
any
word
rebuttals?
arguing though. Cool.
Are there any
If you want- If
rebuttals?
you something you want to say,
Okay,
you
no,
say
there's
it.
no rebuttal.
Wait, I only get one rebuttal this whole
The
segment.
whole segment.
Oh fuck no!
Listen,
all right, I'm with
It's
it. I'm
an
with it now.
exercise
All right,
in
I'm
learning
with
how
it.
to shut the fuck up while other people's talking.
So how do we dictate who goes next?
So now we'll start here. We'll go.
Okay.
Actually, we'll go down, then we'll go back around.
Okay.
All right. Next game, John.
I feel like these rules wasn't fully explained
Yeah, oh, yeah.
in the beginning because I thought we got a
Man, it's
rebuttal.
a concept that I had in my mind.
All right, man.
San Francisco 23, Buccaneers 20.
San Fran should have lost. Shouldn't even have been that close.
Any rebuttals?
Nah.
That was easy.
Yeah. You
Damn.
gave a higher level over.
I feel like I'm gonna miss one. I'm
But
gonna feel like I'm gonna miss.
Are we doing all games or
he's
just
doing all games.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
All
Let's
games.
see quick then.
That's what
Giant,
I'm
the New York Giants at the Carolina Panthers. 17.
I mean, honestly, like the Giants are ass and like
Who's gonna rebut?
super ass because they lost to a super duper ass team. So I mean, like you can't name 5 people on either squad.
A 2-18
Like they're
lost
trash.
to a 3-17.
You can't rebut either.
Man, I don't care what their records are. They're ass and like Garbaggio, and that's French for trash.
30
So
seconds
I
is
mean,
Do we have the
Hit you with a little-
rebuttal?
No rebuttals.
No rebuttals. All right, moving to the next. We have Patriots 19, Bears 3.
That game. All right. Caleb Williams not what we think. He may be what we think he is.
he's not what he thinks. Stop. That was my rebuttal.
Damn it! It's hard
Yo,
not to comment.
Listen.
You got to shut the fuck
So my question is,
Wasted it.
here's my question, and I'll y'all rebuttal.
So if he asks
Will the
a question,
Bears-
if he answers, is that our
Will the
rebuttal?
Bears would the Bears be better with Fields instead of Caleb Williams with the weapons they just gave him this year's?
With who? Oh,
Fields
No.
instead of Caleb Williams with the weapons that they gave.
No.
No.
Is that
Okay, he asked us a question. So
He was rocking
Justin
though. Like
Fields
he
isn't
was,
freaking good.
yes?
he was developing
Justin Fields is not good.
yeah, but he was developing a rhythm with his
He's not
team.
good.
He did, yeah, but he
Yes.
didn't. Guess what?
Ryan, he's not.
He didn't have any weapons, and they gave him
Yeah.
3 receivers and a running back.
Flag or the play.
Well, he can't start for the Steelers either. He's not good.
Next
But if
game.
Russ Wilson, they was gonna give Russ Williams the turn job anyway, so it didn't matter.
All down.
I wasn't done my 30 seconds.
Your 30 seconds was up.
It was. That's the question.
Everybody was
He all
rebutting.
downed you.
He did.
Crazy.
He did.
Enough.
Bills 30, Colts 20.
Bills. Running back.
Bills 30, Coach 20.
I mean, the
It's
Bills
also
are
on your
ass
phone.
too. Like they're overrated. I don't understand why Josh Allen is refusing to like throw to people. I'm from I'm thinking about my fantasy team. Throw the ball to Don Kincaid maybe a little more. I'd maybe be happy. But I don't know. I just think the Bills are what they always every year. They just don't have the receivers. Like they're gonna have a great record. They're gonna run up into Kansas. They're gonna run up against Kansas City in the playoffs, and it's a wrap. Like
Next week.
they might even hit. Here's the thing. I think Kansas City's gonna go undefeated, which I said before. But they could fuck around and still lose to the Bills next week, and the Bills will still lose to them in the playoffs, even if they have home field advantage. So, Bills are fool's gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna rebut. I'm gonna go jump in right here. I don't think the Bills are ass at all. You know what I'm saying? I think the Bills are actually meeting expectation when you talk about the players that they lost, right? And what Josh Allen is doing, right? The one thing we always said about Josh Allen is that he needs to stop turning the ball over, and he's done that. You know what I'm saying? I think Josh Allen's playing at a high level to the point where I would say the MVP race right now is between him and Lamar Jackson. I think if you put him in a playoff game the way he's playing right now, I think he beats a lot of teams in the AFC. I disagree with that.
How's this working out?
Can he rebut the rebuttal?
No, it's his topic, so he can now we can go back and forth if we choose to. But
So
Go to Johnson.
That's
So-
I like that. That sounds.
So I'll say that I agree with you.
Yikes.
I'll say that I don't mean that they're like a bottom feeder team. I mean that they're just.
well, how do we use the word ass? I mean,
That's just me. You got KYP, baby. Know your personnel. Like I think a lot of people are ass and shit. But that doesn't mean they can't do it. You know what I mean? Like I just think.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean my bad. Pause. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Listen, I'm it's a lot of words that was said in the last 2 minutes.
what I mean by ass, I think they're fugazi, right? I don't think they're a real team. I think that they're going to do what they do every year, which is do well in the regular season. And you're absolutely right. They can be a lot of teams in the AFC. Unfortunately, when they get to the playoffs, they run into the same damn team, and that same damn team is not a part of the a lot of teams that they are.
I mean, we can say that about every team in the AFC. Then every team in the AFC can run into Kansas City and lose. That's not groundbreaking to me. Like that don't mean Buffalo's ass because they lose to Kansas City. Losing to Kansas City the last 3 years don't make you trash. That make you every other team in the NFL.
No, it makes you trash.
Nah, every other team in the NFL loses to Kansas City the last 3 years.
So you think Buffalo's good,
Yes.
even though they can't?
You didn't rebut. You want to throw your rebut in?
I do want to.
Do you want to throw your rebut in?
I hate your argument.
Okay, well,
Your
jump in.
argument's horrible,
Yeah,
bro.
are you using your rebut? Yes,
I
or no?
am.
Use it.
So this is the outside of this year. The Dallas Cowboys were the Buffalo Bills. They would kill in the regular season and lose in the playoffs. But you wouldn't call them a good team.
No.
You
I
would not.
actually did call Buffalo.
You would
I
not
actually did call you a
call-
good team until
And
this
we
year.
keep losing to the same team. We keep losing to the same team in the playoffs every year. We're the same team as what Buffalo is. So
No,
you said-
y'all lost to anybody y'all played in the playoffs.
no, we lost to Green Bay twice.
And
we lost to
y'all
y'all
lost us
once.
twice.
No, we lost to you
You lost
once.
us twice.
We lost to you once.
You lost us twice.
In the playoffs?
Yeah.
We lost to y'all once. I don't believe it.
Listen, your rebut didn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
It did. I said we
No,
lose in the playoffs.
no.
And we don't lose to anybody.
I didn't say losing the playoff. I said if Jerv said Buffalo lost to Kansas, they're gonna lose to Kansas City. And not to me, that's not.
Tennessee not the only team they lost.
That's what he said. If he would have said, "Yo, they're gonna lose to any team in the AFC," that would have been a different argument.
But that's what they did lose to. They
All right.
lost more than
The 1 minute rebuttal team is
All right.
time.
Next game. Move on.
All right, the next
Jerv got finished the topic. If you got to,
you get the final say.
Fuck yeah, that's crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I got all day.
Nobody even rebutted
You done?
So no, I'll just say again, Buffalo is not. They're just not. They're the same team that they always are too. They just don't have the receivers. There's nothing different about the team other than the fact that they don't have the big name receivers. It's
They
the
got
same
Coop.
exact
They got
squad.
Coop now.
The offense is too dependent on Josh Allen, and I'm not confident in Josh Allen in the playoffs. Point blank, period. I've seen him, outside of that one game where they say, oh, if he would have had another shot, well, he didn't have another shot. Patrick Mahomes got him right the fuck off the field, and I think he runs into Lamar, he runs into Pat. Hell, if my man Joe Burrow can figure out a way, he running into them, it's going to be a problem.
All right. Next subject.
You can't say nothing because you use your rebuttal already.
Vikings 12.
Way too early.
Are we done?
Yeah, we
Or are we going to keep going? So now this is round 2. Does everybody's rebuttal come back?
rebuttal's going, dog.
I say it's going. I'll leave it.
It's gone. It's gone.
It's
Hey,
gone.
this is your segment, bro. We learning. We
get
learning
to
on the fly.
How about can we pick? You should highlight.
He said do all
The
of them.
game that wasn't worth talking about, you already said them. So
That's
you
what I
might
was
talk
doing.
about
I was only doing the ones that was worth talking
Oh,
about.
you said
All right, go ahead. Nah, you do your thing, dog.
Minnesota
you gave me
12,
the Bears and the Patriots.
Jaguars 7.
Minnesota 12, Jaguars 7. Okay. Minnesota is hitting the wall. Like all that shit, a lot of people was talking about Minnesota off to the craziest start. They're starting to hit a wall. They play the Jaguars team who need to fire their coach, their GM, their quarterback, and they almost lost that game. I'm not sold on Sam Darnold, you know what I'm saying, leading the team to the playoffs. They got a healthy lead, but I don't think Justin Jefferson's going to carry him to the promised land. That's right, end on that one.
Next.
Anybody know rebuttals?
No.
Denver 14, Kansas City 16.
Kansas City was the better team.
But it was a close game. You don't want to expound on how they always just squeak by and there'd be a phantom call? You don't want to talk about that?
There it is.
One topic.
I don't know.
He showed 2 weeks
I
ago.
did not do
And
that.
when that's what he wants to talk about, he's not doing
Is this your rebut time? All down. All down. All down. All
He missed a
down.
lot of good games so far.
Don told me I'm pulling the ring all down.
Nobody gonna mention Kansas City always getting the refs.
Well, is this your rebut?
It's him.
Is this your rebut?
He said Kansas City.
All down.
Yeah, uses it, but
Yeah. Next.
Patrick Mahomes add the refs to let him know.
Game's getting more fun every time.
Next. Atlanta Falcons 17, New Orleans Saints 20.
Oh, that's me. Oh, I thought it was you. My bad. I mean, what are the Falcons doing? I don't really understand them, and like, I want them to be better because they're doing things, but you lose to the Saints who can't put 2 drives together. Like, it's weird. It's weird. They gotta. I don't think they can turn it around at this point. They're going to be competitive, but I don't think they can do anything.
Any rebuttals?
I don't think who got a rebuttal left. Injured. All right, keep going.
All
I'm
right.
definitely going to rebuttal.
You can make
I'm being a sport.
Did we already do San Fran?
Yeah, we did that.
All right. Steelers at Washington.
There you go.
So that Washington. Russell Wilson may have revived the Steelers. Can the Steelers be a competitive team to make it far in the playoffs? I do think so. Defense, good offense, and I think this is where we see Washington hit a wall. With the games going back to back, they got Pittsburgh, us next. They back on the street. They should lost last week. They freaking lost this week. Possibly going to lose next week, and then they bounce with Dallas.
Eagles
the only team that get to play close games.
Wait.
I was thinking the same. Like,
following the rules. You're not gonna follow.
Slow down, boss. Is it? Do we have any rebuttals?
You just said
What he was saying was that like y'all struggle in games sometimes against way lesser teams. Is all he was saying.
All your mics is
I
off.
was just explaining.
All your mics is off.
That was the clarification.
Do we have a rebuttal?
can't nobody rebuttal except I still have.
That's what I said.
Oh wait.
I got a rebuttal sitting in my pocket. Right? Tell you right now.
Go ahead, Jerv. If you have a rebuttal.
He don't want to rebut.
Oh,
He just has a rebuttal.
All right. Titans 17, Chargers 27.
actually, there's a lot you can say about this game. Listen, here's the thing.
It's not even your turn.
But you pulling everything because it ain't Dallas.
If you talk, I'm gonna talk.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
So, Titans, who?
Chargers.
Titans,
7-3.
We're not gonna get the Eagles game.
Yeah, we're not. We're definitely not getting that game.
One of those.
I think the Chargers look. I'm surprised that they're hanging around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they're. Whoa, I'm sorry. You talk. I'm confused. Like, what's happening?
The rebuttal thing went out the window.
Yeah.
He's breaking this.
Yeah, you've been doing it.
The other time you broke your own rule here, bro. Everybody just needs to rebut.
I'm impressed with Jim Harbaugh and
Butter?
with Harbaugh and Herbert and them are doing over there in what's that? What are they in LA now? Yeah, in LA. I think that it'd be dope to see if see how they build on their team. They're not going to do anything this year because one thing people have always let me know, the Chargers are always going to Charger. So at some point in time, something's going to happen. It's just a matter of when it does. But they got a nice little season going.
Can I institute a second rule?
No, man.
Everybody gets a second rebuttal.
No. Are we not in agreement?
I agree.
Everybody should get one more rebuttal.
I agree.
Oh shit!
I feel like we still got a
Should've-
lot more to
should've-
talk about.
Should have calmed the fuck down.
We should have limited rebuttals.
Well, I don't want. I'm trying to limit this segment because
The segment already at
we
45
don't.
minutes.
No, we
in.
had 15 minutes for this segment. We was talking about a lot before that. Go ahead.
I like that.
Spin move.
We weren't.
All right.
Darryl, what do you want to talk about?
I'm doing his
What's the
game.
next game?
I'm playing the
next.
game. I'm playing the game.
I'm next.
Jets 6,
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals 31.
All right, motherfucking. What y'all talking about? Kyler Murray told y'all motherfuckers what it was. Everybody poo-pooed him. Kyler Murray healthy is a game changer, low key. Y'all can say what y'all want. Athletic, accurate, throws a hell of a ball. You know what I'm saying? The Cardinals are a legitimate team. I know the Eagles fans might not believe this, but they actually well coached. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ran my man out of town and said he was the worst coach in NFL history, but he's actually coaching a hell of a team. He's actually doing a hell of a job.
A rebuttal when he's directly talking to you.
No, I'm
Yep.
not talking to
Sure
you.
does. Sure
I
does.
said Eagles fans. There's a lot of Eagles fans in the world. You want to
He said, "Is that your
Do you want to rebut?
rebuttal?"
You want to rebut? I'm saying Shane Steichen has done a hell of a job, and I know Eagles fans might not believe it because y'all always blame him for the Super Bowl loss, which is weird. You know what I'm saying?
They're still not talking to me.
He's talking to you.
He talking to society. He talking to society.
definitely talking to you, though.
Kyler Murray is lit. Aaron Rodgers need to retire. He need to get up out the game.
Y'all had this nigga top 5.
We did have that nigga top 5. We did have him top 5. That's
Top
facts.
five, maybe.
But also, I'm gonna say this.
Stay
The
swerving.
Jets,
You need to bring that up, though.
the Jets might
for me.
We
be.
wasn't talking about that.
The
Wait.
Jets might be. You know how you just said Chargers always going to Charger,
Yeah.
right? That's a statement I think is always going to be true. But the Jets always going to Jet. The Jets might be the worst franchise in my lifetime. Like when I talk
30
about,
seconds is up.
they fired a coach and then the defense got worse.
Hey man, shut his mic off.
He's got I ain't never seen nobody make the rules and break them more than anybody else.
I've been saving.
What's next?
Detroit 26.
Why you skip? You skip.
Houston.
You skip like a mother. You knew what the next game was.
Houston 28.
Nah, nigga, that was a good
game to talk
No,
about.
there was one more. There was one more.
I
There was
know.
one
I
more.
know what y'all doing.
First of all, there was one more 425 game before that Sunday night game. Stop playing.
You 1000% correct.
All right, so stop.
That goes to Darryl.
All right.
Sam,
All right. Ryan.
what you mean,
34.
Ryan?
No, Ryan said he didn't. He wanted you to have it, but I didn't want to say.
Just say the goddamn score, guys. Let's go.
Eagles 34, Dallas 6.
Yeah. So let me attack this very quickly.
Route.
And
This is the route of the
I'm gonna
week.
speak reality.
A route.
I know.
This is the route of the week.
Yeah. So here we go.
It's not a route.
No.
You're right. It's not a route. It's a whole route tree.
It's a domination.
You played against a bad
Sure.
team.
Okay. So the reality is for the first half it was actually a game,
It
and
was
truth
nice.
be told, self-inflicted wounds. It wasn't dominating. Is when you're trying your best, not making mistakes, you're still getting trashed. Like when you turn the ball over 5 times, you can't win any football game like that. So I'm gonna put it more on the Cowboys and I'm gonna put it on the Eagles actually dominating and winning us. You turn the ball over 5 times, it's gonna happen. You're gonna lose, and you turn it over 2 times in the red zone. So it was a Zeke fumble. If Zeke scores on that, it's a whole different game. If CD doesn't get blinded, it's a whole nother game. Hold on, it's not your rebuttal. It's not your.
Are you
So- So
He's 30, give him 30
and
seconds.
here's the thing. Also, I just want to note that Kellen Moore is exactly who the hell we thought he was, and I promise y'all not winning the Super Bowl because truth be
He can say whatever he wants in his segment.
because
teams actually.
because what's interesting to me is if you look at the numbers, we are the worst rushing defense in the NFL. And they hardly use Saquon. They tried to pass the ball on us 50 million times. They probably could have ran for like 400 yards on us and just chose not to. So that just shows me that this offensive coordinator is not that good. I'm actually excited. So shout out to them for winning. But I hope for them it's like they
30
win the
seconds
Super.
is up,
It's like
sir.
for they won a Super Bowl, but it's
Your
not.
30 seconds is up.
All right,
Do we?
I get the last say, but it's all good. Go ahead.
Yes, you do.
Say it.
Yes. Who raise your hand if you're going to be a rebuttal? Chris, yeah.
God damn. We turned the ball over in the red zone. We also turned the ball once. Y'all did too. And we also turned the ball over at the 7-yard line. Y'all couldn't fucking score. So y'all just ass. Point blank period. That's what I'm right. Dallas is ass. If y'all had them, y'all ass.
Fuck you too. How about that?
Dallas, that is ass too.
How about that?
I'd rather play Dak. He ass sir. What are we talking about? Ass sir. He is. Dak is ass.
Listen, that change your entire motherfucking
This season, Dak was ass.
That changes the entire shit.
I'm saying Dak.
Wait.
He played longer. No, he not. He did. He
don't.
don't. He's not. He's not
going to tell me we're not going to do.
What? Pass yard?
It don't matter. He brought him up.
Guess what?
He brought him up.
Holla at him in
Your man's brought him up. Your man's brought him up.
Yeah, no, holla at him in
No. But your man's brought him up. I ain't bring him up. He brought him up.
I didn't bring him up. He brought him up. Actually, your man brought him up. Your man brought him up.
I've never heard.
Dak is ass.
Hey, you know what? Let me just shout you out, Daryl. I apologize, good brother. But let me shout you out, bro. I don't know. It's
whatever. He want to be super disrespectful.
It's cool what you want to call it. But I ain't never seen somebody's team get that ass clapped, no pause needed, on national television, dog. And they had the audacity to come up in this joint talking about, well, you sound like you talking about moral victories over here, dog. That's what it sounded like.
I'm saying that
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's on the field.
It does 100% matter.
Time out, bro.
I'll let you finish.
Because it's not our fault. And I'm not bringing up old shit, but the same argument I always had with you when you talked about how whoever came in the game when we played y'all in the NFC Championship game. I said the same shit. It's not our fault that your coach put blah blah blah. It's not our fault that your owner. It's not your fault. It's not our fault that your owner decided to punt on the fucking running back. It's not our fault that y'all decided to leave holes on the joint on your team, and then niggas get hurt. And now y'all hobble into the game against us, and you expect us not to talk about how we bust that ass? Because you would definitely not be sitting up here.
Stop doing that.
If Jalen Hurts was not playing the game and y'all beat us, and we was up here like, damn, dog, we didn't really have Hurts. You wouldn't be like, y'all didn't have Hurts.
That Minshew game.
Y'all didn't ease up on that Minshew game.
Wasn't even around, but I know you did.
Wait.
Y'all ass.
Wait, time out. To that point, Gardner Minshew had a whole nickname and had led a team to like 19 straight victories.
Cooper Rush won how many games for y'all last year? He won like 5. Yeah. So
he lost to the Eagles.
Drop the ball.
But
it was like Minshew mania. Like he had a whole thing where he was.
So if y'all would have beat us, right? Y'all niggas would have came in here
and y'all had weeks to prepare for
without blah blah blah. See, you playing both sides, bro. Like you would have talked your talk, and then now that Dak's not playing, y'all lost, and now you're like, oh well, we didn't have Dak.
You missed the point.
Y'all ass.
I didn't say
y'all are ass.
So I didn't say
that's not the point. I told you at the start of the season y'all was ass.
True.
You ain't listened to me.
True,
you my brother.
Ass.
I love you, and I was trying to keep you from being. I was trying to keep you from being all emotionally tied up in this business this year. I told you from the start of the season. Now I run the footage. I said, yo. Cowboys are ass. Y'all niggas is gonna be ass this year.
Level shit talking when you try to make a man feel good about himself.
Ryan Russell
brother, I love him, but he
has accepted the fact
I'm gonna say this.
that the Cowboys.
No.
This isn't our year.
Last word. You
last word. I'm gonna say,
but
is he really excited?
I've accepted.
You have.
I'm
not sure he's accepting.
Bro,
it's for my own sanity.
He said clip. No, but you. I was like one statement.
I've been following
one statement.
I told you I had a wild rebuttal left.
One statement. You can't say. You cannot say, Daryl. I told you I like Dak, but you can't say he had a better career than Jalen Hurts.
Not even close.
Because Jalen Hurts went to the Super Bowl. And Dak
Sure
Prescott
did.
has never been.
Sure did.
I don't measure it by that.
Sure did.
But
NFL players do.
Your man ain't riding with you with that statement.
I ain't asking him, Rob.
Show the foot.
I ain't asking Rob. I'm telling you what it is.
NFL players.
No, teams.
Yeah.
Teams make it to the Super Bowl, not one player.
Absolutely.
One player on the team. No, the team's made it.
He's the leader of the team.
So
The leader of the team.
Greatest quarterback
that
of
team.
all time?
Who?
Tom Brady.
He's the greatest quarterback
Okay.
of all time.
That doesn't. Oh,
But that don't got nothing to do with what you're talking about.
No, you
What-
gotta
Let Daryl get his last
Who's
say.
better, Tom Brady?
Yo, let Daryl get his last say.
Tom Brady.
We also
Why?
have a segment about
Why,
the
though?
Cowboys, guys. We don't even have to use
His
our
numbers is
rebuttals.
better than Joe Montana.
This,
All right,
Is what?
His numbers are better than Joe Montana. He has more touchdowns than Joe Montana.
Oh,
He
what's
does.
the argument?
Yeah, see
I thought you.
how you see how you did
I
that
thought you
right
said you
there,
don't
Don?
you don't go by
So
stats.
hold up.
Did you
I
say
do go by
before?
stats. No, y'all said y'all don't go by stats. You said he go by super.
Oh, you said okay.
I said I do.
Okay.
I don't
All right,
go by
so
stats.
so to be clear, because Jerry, you might have listened too much to what Ryan was saying. I didn't mention we lost because Dak.
Oh,
was
that
shit.
was shot at you.
right the fuck under
I
the
didn't
bus.
mention. No, that's what you said. I'm disappointed with you. You
And
coming at
he's
me with the
snitching.
energy.
And he's snitching on you.
No, I might have said
That's
something.
what you
I don't
said,
even know what I said. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Go ahead.
That's what you said. That's what you said. That's what I said. Because you was bringing that energy to me, like I said. I'm just clarifying.
Right.
What I said was
Daryl.
we lost the game more than y'all won. That's all I'm
I didn't know
saying.
what it was.
And
We
that
lost
sounds
the
like a
game.
moral victory.
It's not a moral. I didn't say it was a moral victory. That's just a reality. We turned the ball over five times.
5 times.
If we did turn the ball over, you don't beat us. I think you don't respect.
We didn't create those turnovers. So like you acting like y'all just nigga. We
Only one.
you know you got
one
Lord
interception.
Jesus.
That was
I did not mean to
Anything
call
else
a
we
man
did?
in the club.
He ain't fumble a snap. He ain't fumble a snap.
Bro, we
They
didn't put helmet on the ball to create a fumble.
Oh, no.
Okay, so y'all, here you go. Y'all coaches suck because y'all don't teach y'all players how to not fumble without nobody,
I don't disagree.
without any contact.
I don't disagree.
Nah, because my man wilding. He wilding like he acting like his players just dropped the ball. Like you acting like they just dropped. You acting like they just dropped the ball, and it wasn't like somebody smacked them and they dropped the ball. Toughen up, toughen up, chumps. Toughen up, chumps.
Smack two.
Yo,
Smack two.
go look at mock
Nobody
drafts.
smacked
Go
nobody.
look at mock drafts. Your season's over.
I did.
Why are you
not
talking
arguing.
NFL football? I'm only talking with people whose teams are over 500.
So you're hype right now, and it seems not even it's halfway.
No, I'm hype. You bring that energy out, bro. I was chilling. When you don't show up, that's my brother. I love it. He's going down a dark path. I'm trying to tell him to chill. Yes, you are. You are blindly following.
Team is not as
You
good as
are blindly following the owner.
No, I'm not stopping.
No, we got a dollar set. We got a whole dollar's topic we got to talk
You
about.
started something, can't stop.
We got and sets.
Jerv.
Just roll the second.
You're upset. You're
Now we
upset
gotta roll the second.
because your team is not as good as you think they are.
Y'all ass.
I'm not upset.
Not disagreeing with you. Not disagreeing with you.
All right, let's
Not
focus.
disagreeing with you.
No.
But we lost. Y'all ain't really beat us. That's all I'm saying.
As I use this to springboard into an actual segment, let's talk about Dallas since we already gonna talk about Dallas. There's been a lot going on in Dallas. You got Micah Parsons who got something to say about everybody. You got Dak Prescott who I'm not gonna say it, but I'll ask y'all: did Dak Prescott quit on the Cowboys this season? You know what I'm saying?
No, they said
I'm just throwing it out there. You got CeeDee Lamb arguing with Dak Jerry Jones about curtains in the stadium. There's a little bit of argument when CeeDee Lamb says, "Time out." And CeeDee Lamb says, "Oh, this stadium absolutely needs curtains," and Jerry Jones says, "We always know what a goddamn sun is." You know what I'm saying? The sun is always going to be on the goddamn. It sounds like an argument to me.
Doesn't it have a?
Bro, they're reaching.
It can
It's
close. They just have to do that. Like
Let's just all.
it can't.
You the one that need to breathe. You type this
He
out.
don't want to argue with you.
Yeah, you the one that's upset.
We talking about y'all.
No. I'm saying like he don't want to argue. Like he just wants
No one's
to.
arguing.
No, so
I
like
know.
He's
y'all,
upset.
y'all
He was
should,
upset.
y'all should have closed the joint.
Yeah, like,
stupid.
I think
don't
they-
understand why y'all do that.
I don't disagree.
It's every 4:00 game that like drives me nuts because I'm like, because Jerry was like, to your point, what he was saying, he was like, the sun's always there. I was like, yeah, dog.
But it also
Yeah, this is your. I was like, it's your stadium. Like like with the 4:00 games, daylight savings time, that shit about to go fucking down, and it's gonna be right there. That's why you put the fucking shit there, which is great. But like, just close because I think you got to declare it like two hours earlier or something like that. No, just declare and close the fucking shit. Like we just need it closed. Like at this point, because it's been several games that's affected us.
Why would can I ask Ryan a question?
Like,
This is a Dallas topic. You can ask whatever you want. Ryan, can I ask you a
it's
question?
crazy.
we on Dallas for
Did
10
you
minutes.
watch the
That's
game?
it. And we move on.
I actually watched start to
Can I
finish.
ask you just a
Unfortunately,
real question. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, you saw y'all fumble them a couple times.
Mhm.
Did you happen to see any Eagle like hit the players when they fumble? Were they by themselves, like in open field?
You said 10 minutes.
Unless you want less.
as
You think we need to go less? Say that.
like
I'm really locked into what you're about to say.
He said they got smacked.
Oh.
You see somebody get smacked in
Fucking me up. As a coach,
Somebody got smacked.
as a coach, and I know I only coach 11-year-olds.
Let me take you one more time. Go ahead, do it.
As I know I only coach 11-year-olds, but I would place blame on those 2 fumbles on my team and not was it 3 they fumbled? Well, I'm talking about the 2 hits. I'm talking about the hits. Like I would blame those. I would blame those 2 on the players because I would coach ball security. Now Zeke has been in the league way too long for something like that to have happened to him. Like that was egregious in my opinion, because the way he was going through that hole in traffic, that's not how you hold the ball.
Absolutely.
Like there's no excuse for that. Like that's a silly move. Ferguson, John, that's a bang bang. Like I'm gonna put that more on Cooper Rush. I'm not going to put a Cooper Rush. Really, it was a good. Yeah, like I would say it's a good pass, a good defense that he got there right when he did. Like he recognized the play. I'm not going to like that is. I'm not super mad at that one. Like it is what it is. By the time you catch it, you can't really talk. Like you force that fumble. Like I'll give you that one. And then the snap, that's just bad. That's bad time. And the pistol's different. Like it's fine. Yeah. I'm just saying. Like those are like for those were crazy.
Just an extra question.
Uh-huh.
So no, I mean that has nothing to do with the Eagles being active with the snap, right? That's
right. Like that's an epistle. That's a tough snap.
You said the fumbles, implying that all of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good play. That's a good heads up NFL football caliber play. Like you ever read it? Yeah.
Right. Like so, I actually agree with you. Right. Like that which I did say, it goes on your coaches for not preparing your players. But I'm just asking.
Well, give me that.
It's somehow, some way there was contact made by an Eagles player on said Dallas player, and then fumbled happened.
Yes.
So I'm just asking:
this is
is
what
it
happened.
possible that although you could be correct, that Chris and myself could be correct, that the Eagles also played the player hitting the guy, whether he was securing the ball or not? That player making contact helped cause a fumble, because I'm pretty sure if they don't make the contact, the fumble doesn't happen. But tell me if I'm wrong, because if you say I'm wrong, bro, I'm wrong, and that's just what it is. Because I trust you.
Your Honor, I would agree with that statement.
Okay, that's all I know.
I'm just saying, like it was but you also asked about
my question.
Dak quitting on the team too. Go ahead.
So Dak gets injured.
Yes.
The team refuses to put him on IR. He's telling reporters that he's done for the season, but the team is like, no, he's not done for the season. There's a little bit of discontent between those two statements that's being made. Is it Dak saying, I could possibly come back, but what the fuck for? What for who?
I think the word isn't discontent. I think there's a disconnect, but I also don't think it's. I think it's two sides. Like it's. I think it's the same thing that like when they take players' helmets. Like maybe Dak thinks he can get back.
No, Dak's the one saying he's done.
Dak did said he was done.
The team is saying,
well, yeah,
might not be done.
Well, if he has to get surgery, I mean, who fucking knows? I don't fucking know.
So
but I'm saying, like, I don't think
there are instances where players play through injury. Right?
I think that
you gotta. What they say is a strained hamstring. He's saying it's partially torn. I'm saying when it's two.
Well, I saw that it was torn.
No, the team said it's strained. Yeah.
Well, I saw
on the injury report. It's saying strained. He said it was partially torn.
Well, I mean, the injury report is.
So my point is, when the team and the player aren't on the same page.
I mean, we can say that about like every motherfucker is questionable every fucking day on fucking injury reports. I get what you're saying.
I am. So when they're not on the same page,
I don't think he quit on the team.
Is there any inkling of you just saying Dak just saying? If y'all was a playoff team right now, would that be having a different
quit, right?
Okay,
And I think the better way to say it, instead of saying quit, would be like basically Dak probably the injury Dak has is probably not an injury that would keep him out for an entire season. However, with being what the record is, being what the team is most likely going to be
during whatever would be the 4 weeks it probably would take to come back, Dak is most likely saying, which I'm not saying I'm faulting him for this because it actually does make
sense. Chalk it.
For him to be like, so I don't think it's quitting. I think
it's preserving a longevity in a series of guys.
And he's just talking out of his ass. In that, if any good GM, not named Jerry Jones, in Dallas' situation would probably tell Dak not
to come back.
If Dallas was 6-2,
he would come back, but they're not 6-2.
100%.
And that's just not the reality.
That's the competitive nature, and to your point, play through an injury, whether it be big or not. Like he has no incentive to do that. And if as a fan, as a GM, whatever, I want you to not play anymore. Like I paid you all this motherfucking money. I locked this contract in. Like
is that worrisome too? I mean, understand football contracts are football contracts. So
yeah.
y'all can get out. I don't know when, but y'all can get out whenever.
But I don't even think we can really there's not a whole lot of wiggle room in there.
They already talked about this. Squash it.
I didn't ask them to talk about it. That's us.
I said Mike McCarthy and Mike already talked about it.
How do you feel about the Dallas fan when Mike says, "I don't care what my coach."
He didn't. So he didn't intend to be disrespectful to Mike. It did come off that way though. So he's a young bull. He's not talking correctly. He said some inappropriate stuff. And honestly, if he could go back, I'm pretty sure he would have changed it. But I looked at the interview with Mike McCarthy. He said he pulled him to the side. They rapped about it. Did what men do. They talked about it and said, "Yo, you shouldn't have said that." Yeah, no. He said he said, "Yo, bro, you shouldn't have said it like that." And Micah took full responsibility. Like I should. The point he was trying to make was that Zach Martin matters. Like Zach Martin matters. Like cats who are either going to get cut or he knows there's going to be a transition after this year. Yeah, he knows the whole joint about to blow up. He already know the whole joint about to blow up. So he's saying dang, I wish we would have put this through for cats who've been there for a long time. What he should have said was he's been here. He's done a lot more than Mike McCarthy. He shouldn't. Come on, young boy.
Micah Parsons is, and I've been saying this since he got here, is everything Harrisburg Bulls have been my entire life. Knowing people from Harrisburg, they just don't know how to function averagely. Like they don't know how to function just regularly in shit, and they just say shit that fly off the head. But to your point, does it? It's a headline.
Said everything he wanted to say.
I don't disagree.
I don't think Michael wants him to be the coach.
He definitely does.
His way of saying, I don't give a fuck if he get fired or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about
which is cool because I don't think anybody
I will say this. About Dak. I do want to say one point about Dak, and then we'll move on. So I personally believe that the reason that they haven't confirmed whether Dak is out for the season or not is because they're still trying to determine whether we still got a shot at the playoffs. I think let's hear me out. I think that the reason why they haven't confirmed him being out for the season is because they're trying to see if they still have the shot. They lose 2 more games, you'll get I'm pretty sure you'll get the confirmation that he's out for the season. They're going to depend on this Texans game and who we got after the Texans. I forget. So it was based. I personally that what happens with the rest of this team, who stays and who doesn't. Because truth be told, Zach Martin is actually hurt too. Zach Martin's not 100%. So, if we lose these next 2 games, you'll see Zach Martin be out for the rest of the season, and you'll see Dak Prescott be out for the rest of the season. And I probably the likelihood of us losing the next 2 games is very high. So I think that right now, if Coop, honestly, what determines whether Dak comes back is how good Coop or Trey plays over the next 2 games.
How many games y'all win this year? I'm sorry. It's just an answer number. How many games with whatever scenario you want, whether Dak comes back or not? How many games y'all win?
I'm actually hoping for the tank at this point.
No, that's cool. I need a number.
So
you got 3 right now.
I mean, even if we tried to lose more games, I don't think we're gonna lose more than the Giants. So we probably gonna go.
Shit.
Probably. We might end up where. No, we still won't lose.
No, we could lose every single game.
No, we're not losing every single. We'll lose the next 4.
Carolina just beat the Giants.
So we're 6.
So losing the next 4. That means
that'd be tough.
7 and 10.
That'd be a tough That's a tough watch.
You guys are 3-6.
I hope they blacklist
7-10 implies you're going 8 play 500 ball the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You haven't played 500. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, my man says 7 to 10. That means y'all playing 500 ball the rest of the year, which means he said y'all gonna lose the next 4. That means you're gonna win out after that.
I didn't say lose the next one. I might win one of those games.
I thought you
10
did.
minutes.
It's gonna be the Giants.
That's gonna be tough.
moving on.
That's gonna be tough.
This nigga put
real
the
quick.
timer on everything.
Giants to
So the
Carolina.
next topic is we're gonna talk about is the next game. I think it's gonna be the game of the week personally. You got Eagles versus is that Philly, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Commanders at Eagles. Thursday night game, short week.
Healthy.
Help both teams.
No strenuous
teams healthy.
activity.
So I'm gonna use this segment to kind of rebut something that was said.
Kellen going.
So no. I think this is a good matchup. I think
My man's in that jar.
when I look at Washington, what they do is ball control. They play a smart brand of football. And not to say that I don't think the Eagles can.
Okay, she can take my coat off, dog. Liquor and the lights.
Not to say the Eagles can't win it. I'm not. This is not me picking who I think is going to win. I think people look at Washington the last couple of games when Chris said, "Oh, they should have lost this game. They should have lost this game. They should have lost this game." There's a lot of games that a lot of teams should have lost. You know what I'm saying? Winning those games matters. You know what I'm saying? And
You said time of possession. You say they control the ball. I'm asking.
Yeah, he said.
Say that.
I said they play a smart brand of football.
Where they can
Control the ball.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't mention how long they had the football.
I'm asking. Yeah, no, they fifth.
They play a smart brand of football. And Jalen Daniels is a really good quarterback. This is not. I just didn't like when Chris said Chris brung out all their challenges and was like they about to hit a wall, because when the Eagles won games, it was a win is a win is a win.
I'm gonna let him
Right.
go. I understand why he's saying they would hit a
Cool.
wall.
And it might be true. I'm not saying I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm saying when the Eagles struggle, it was a win is a win is a win. But when any other team, when Washington struggled, it was they about to hit a wall.
They are. They're young.
Okay.
But they're going to hit the wall. Listen, they're not used to winning like this, and this is a rookie quarterback. So at some point in rookie season, rookies hit walls, and I think
Not
this is
all
going to be
rookies.
most rookies. Tell me what rookies.
But they got a young ass team.
Oh, they have.
Which is another reason
That's another reason why they may hit a wall. That's what I'm saying.
But
may
they're
hit a
not-
wall.
But like not used to it. Like don't really fucking equate because they like that shit isn't even in their DNA yet.
So
Like they're not the organization.
But that's every rookie.
Guys,
that's
no more.
That's every.
No, I
every
get the
rookie.
rookies, but but they're not that
they start off-
argument.
they
Like
play well.
they're not the organization.
They play well, and then it's at one point where it's like, damn. I mean, it's people start to get more tape with you. I mean, people start to figure things out, scheme against you, and you got to adjust. And at that time, you're a rookie, so you don't adjust quickly. So that's what I'm just saying. They the point of their schedule where I believe they're going to hit a wall. That's all.
I'll just say this. So what you basing it on, though, I guess it was my issue. So when I watched both those last games, when I watched Washington versus Chicago, they actually dominated Chicago, low key. They just made a lot of dumb mistakes, and they won on the end, right? Washington should have beat. They could have. My personal thought is that they got the first down. Now I ain't gonna say whether I ain't the ref. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You call it. Let's say they get the first down, they win those games. Tough games. Those are tough games. I ain't mad at it. Like I said, even when the Eagles win, I say it all. You beat who you in front of you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how you win. You just win. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a great matchup.
I think it is too.
I think it's a great matchup. You know what I'm saying? I think Washington has a little bit because they're coming on a short week, Thursday night game, traveling. Normally, you get a little bit of a. You know what I'm saying? But
we're traveling.
Washington not that
to
far.
fly back from
They don't have
Dallas.
much of an excuse. Huh?
That's a 15-minute flight.
That's my point.
30-minute flight compared to.
I just said it.
I thought you were saying traveling.
I said normally.
No.
Normally, Washington is down the street.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that big of a
they're
deal.
gonna take the train
You
anyway.
know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a hell of a matchup. I'm excited to see
No,
it.
it's gonna be definitely be a good game.
I think it's going to be. I mean, in all honesty, and taking because I've said numerous times where I think the Eagles was going to lose or win.
Mhm.
I don't always just pick the Eagles when we do our job, right? But I think this particular matchup, I think we split with Washington, and I think this is the game we get, right? To Chris's point, I do think
as someone who has been highly invested in Jaden Daniels for fantasy purposes and probably has watched almost every single game he's had
More
this
than
year,
you would have
if-
usually.
you know what I'm saying? More,
Yeah.
way more. I probably watched every Washington
Right,
game
right.
this year, honestly. I do think he personally is hitting a wall, not because he's not good or not because he's falling off. I think it's people are getting tape, and I also think that since he got the the rib injury, it's been different.
Mhm.
He's not running as much, and when you take an aspect of your game out, whether it's because he doesn't want to run, whether he's trying to hang in the pocket more, or whether it's because they don't want him to run, which is what I honestly think it is. They don't want him to run because no one wants Marcus Mariota to come in and be their quarterback. It's just that simple, right? I think the next season Washington will really, really invest in a backup quarterback. Who that is, I have no idea. But I do think right now they are at a point where they've not maxed out, but they've won a lot of games. They've exceeded expectations, and now it's the feel good story. And they're just going to ride out and see what happens. But they're hurt, right? Like the running back's not there. And I'm not sold on Noah Brown. I'm not sold on Noah Brown all like that. I think Terry McLaurin is the shit. I do think they just added. Who did they just add from the Saints? Lattimore. I do think that could be good, but I also think that there's a chance that he's also a dude that can go out there for one snap and then not be in the rest of the game, right? Like he's old. But when he plays, he's a top 5 cornerback. And when I saw that, I said, damn, that sucks because that means AJ's now going to have someone.
Top 5 against AJ.
I got to see. I've never yet.
No, I'm saying, but last time he played,
AJ, I don't think his numbers are like he doesn't have Mike Evans numbers.
He cooked the shit out. He cooked
No.
the shit out of.
I think
That's a whole nother. AJ Brown is like solidifying himself as.
This is me.
Who?
I always like Marshall. Ohio State. I'm Ohio State.
But I think he's older now. I think at one point in time he
At one point
was.
in
Yeah.
time, right.
But like where he's at now.
At one point, yeah.
But to me, this is the type of move that if the Eagles did it, y'all would be maybe not you. I'm not saying you.
Wait.
I'm not saying you, but I'm gonna say others would be telling me he's cooked.
Okay, but
Right.
this is also the type of move the Eagles did it. It was like we just assigned the greatest cornerback in the NFL.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So
Yeah,
that's what I'm
no,
saying, like, we both
and-
fools.
1,000%. But being that I don't have a bias in this at all.
Right.
Like I'm just looking at it from a standpoint of I think he's an older cornerback who is really, 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 really good, but he's also hurt a lot as of late.
No, you facts.
Motherfucking Dwayne Wayne.
What's your thoughts on this game?
What I do?
No, I'm talking about
I already said I think Kellen's going to Kellen. I think it's going to come down to that. I think that the Washington Commanders defense is underrated. I do think Saquon's going to Saquon though. So like, if there's, I think you give Saquon the ball, that's your best chance to win. We'll see if they do that though. He might try to go lucky and try to pass all day, and then might pay for that. So we'll see.
What you mean the defense is underrated?
A lot
They're
of
a
people
good
don't
game.
think
they're a good defense.
Yeah, they're
That's
better.
what you say.
They're better when
Yeah,
people
I got
say.
you.
That's what I meant.
You know what I'm saying? They're not
Can
really
I ask you a
good
question?
defense. So that's what I'm asking. Like, what makes you think they're good? There's nothing good about the defense.
All of this be taken.
That's what I'm asking. Like, there's
So that
nothing good
would,
about
that would that would actually be to his point. You say they're not a good defense. He's saying they're better than what people think they are.
So you can't have a bad
Can I
defense with
ask-
7-2.
Well,
You can.
you
I'm
can.
gonna dispute. I'll dispute.
You
that.
can, because if your offense is just outscoring everybody, you
I
don't
mean, they're
really
scoring
use
a lot
your
of
defense
points.
to be a
They're
bad
They're
defense.
scoring like 30, 40 points a
Score,
game.
teams
Yeah.
are scoring.
At one point, they not
Yeah.
not
Teams
as
scoring
last.
back
I'm
over.
about to say
Yeah.
they haven't been scoring like 30, 40
Is the
points a game.
Eagles defense good?
Huh?
Is the Eagles defense good?
They're okay.
Okay.
Oh,
See,
'cause before you said they were
I-
trash.
I didn't say they were.
No,
I
no,
never
but
said the
you gotta
Eagles defense was
recognize their.
trash.
You gotta recognize their.
I didn't say the
he
Eagles
had
defense was
psych
trash.
smirk when he said it, so he doesn't believe that in his heart.
I
of
didn't.
hearts.
I didn't say the Eagles were trash. I didn't say the Eagles defense was trash.
Can I ask you a question?
My issues with y'all
Who
coaching,
you ask-
and I doubt. I doubt he would argue with me on that.
21, 38, 42,
That's all I was
34,
saying.
I hate
23,
All right,
40.
give me your thoughts on this game, right?
I think it's gonna be a good game. Or I think it'll be a good game. I'm interested in it as a good game. I think Washington. I don't think they're. If they're going to hit a wall, I don't think they're at that wall. I will say that yes, Pittsburgh is better than I expected, than Ryan Russell expected.
Is that a formal apology? To
Nope.
Russell Wilson?
Nope.
So
watching them would tell me that my point is that to Daryl's point, their defense isn't bad. And I think the Eagles have offensive struggles that Washington can potentially exploit. And I think their coaching across the board has gotten better. They're not the organization I looked at like the Jets. I don't look at them as the Jets anymore. So like they've got some talent in the coaching room too that has elevated their team. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm really interested to see what these two teams look like as a Cowboys fan going forward.
Washington staff was fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
no, but this is the crazy part, right?
No,
Because no. But this is about Washington staff, right? Like,
I'm talking about
the old
2020.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about because I lose my mind.
No.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh,
They
okay.
literally just posted the 2019
Oh, okay.
coach.
Because I was that.
Concussion away.
I definitely thought y'all were just talking about because I'm like, wait,
No.
we definitely were not acting like they was the truth.
Yeah.
So, all right, but let me ask you this. This is for the extreme doctor over there. You tend to. It seems like, and I ain't trying to go there, bro. But I'm asking you a question. It seems like you have you take a lot of shots and hurts. No, seriously. And
Right there.
hold up. You take a lot of shots and you do a lot of backhanded comments about other quarterbacks where you're implying it about Hurts, right? So my question is, it's just a real straight up answer. What the hell does he have to do in order for you to say he's not whatever you say he is right now? Just like a legit question.
Like honestly, only thing I said about her.
No. I'm just asking, like, what is it that he has to do in order? Does he have to go out and throw for 5 touchdowns in a game? Does he have to never throw an interception ever again in his life? Like, what is it that he has to do for you personally to be like, yo, you know what? He's not as average. I'm not saying you say he's trash. He's not as average as I say he is.
So I
You want him to say Hurts is
I don't-
better than that?
No, I'm not.
That's what I. That's
no,
what he wants.
this
That's
is
what
this.
you want.
No,
I never said. So can I?
Do you
okay,
love
Hold on,
Hurts?
let me say this. This has nothing to do with
You
that.
asked
I'm
me a
asking,
question. You
but
asked
I
me a
don't want. I
question.
don't want him to trap it and make something. I'm asking about because I'm not. I'm asking. This is just about Hurts.
I would like to answer. The
That's
question.
cool, but just don't make
All right,
that
I got
part.
you.
Okay.
So just to be clear, I never said Dak was. I mean, I never said that Hurts was trash.
Okay.
I don't think he's as good as other quarterbacks. I don't think he's good as y'all make him seem. That's what I'm saying. That's it. Yeah, I do think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's as good as y'all make him seem. Y'all think he's like he had an MVP year. I give y'all that. He did. Take
But I
y'all
think
to-
that, like-
hold on.
I mean-
did he take y'all to Super Bowl? Absolutely, he did. But like my thing is like if you go, my personal opinion, if you go career for career, he's not even in the top 10. That's all I'm
Top
saying.
10 of what?
Of all
Also-
quarterbacks in the
also-
league right now. That's all I'm saying. Career for
Listen,
career.
he's only played 4 or 5
Seven
years.
careers.
Real quick,
it's been-
before we
it's
get
been
into this
four.
great
It's been
debate,
five.
Do y'all like that?
guys?
Or do y'all like Hurts?
I want everybody to realize we had a table full of haters.
No, I'm
Keep funky.
Yeah,
No, I don't
yes,
think.
agree. Because we had a conversation
I would say one thing.
earlier this year.
Before y'all get into argument,
know.
I don't think Dak is as good as y'all think Dak is.
That's
I don't think
fine.
Hurts is as good as y'all think. Y'all don't think Purdy is as good as they. We're a table full of haters. Like this is what it is.
No. Yeah, agreed.
Okay,
Well, how
that's
we-
established. So
We talked about this earlier this year.
So it's not a honestly the issue. You speaking specifically about the Commanders and Eagles game, the issue ain't with Hurts. I think your offensive coordinator is gonna put Hurts in a bad position. Is what I honestly believe.
Okay.
And then they'll blame.
That's fine.
And they'll blame. Well, I mean, Nick is part of the problem. Y'all know, but y'all know this. Y'all know this.
Yo, real quick.
Well, hold on. Let me answer the question.
So it's not that I don't. It's not that I do or I don't. Like, Hurts, I recognize that he has
I learned this.
a lot of flaws in his game. I do think that he is when he's on, he's up there. Like he's up there, and it's just something about when he's clicking, like he just makes plays. But when he's off, when he's deciding, so like it's not that I don't like him, it's just that I'm not gassed and think that he's
about to be the greatest quarterback in Eagles history or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I don't think that. But I don't think he is to the level of where it comes off like some people make him out to be.
So, all right. So I would say that, like, in my eye test, I feel like when he's on, you guys are winning.
Yeah.
Do you? No.
That's what all quarterbacks.
Hold on. Let me explain what I'm saying.
I'm with you.
When he's on, y'all are winning.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he can? Like, do you like him as a quarterback to pull you out of a hole?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
And a real question. Like,
I think that he. Am I as confident as I was that year that we went to the Super Bowl? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But I do think it's not like when it's. I know there's, and I'm not saying it's any of y'all teams, but I know there's quarterbacks that when we've all had quarterbacks that when we know when it's a 2-minute drive at the end of the game, you're not confident that it's going to be done. I can visual when he in 2 minutes. I can visualize him.
Picking
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I think that I don't know, like likening that comment to like Dak. Dak in a 2-minute drill looks fucking great.
Yeah.
And like it fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
That I'm like, dog, like you're showing me that you can fucking see the field.
Can we move on, guys?
Yeah. I really had that question because we had talked about how like Hurts and like our thing.
You was right what you were about to say last. You was absolutely right. Yes. Yeah, you was right.
Yeah. So let's talk about
not
motherfucking Detroit Lions and why. Not if. Let's say why. I'm gonna say why. Then y'all were. Why they're the best team.
I don't think they are the best team in football.
Damn. Chris stood up. That's a good.
The best team in football.
Speaking of the topic, because Chris, he was looking at his phone, looking at the phone, whatever he was looking on Twitter. I don't know what he was looking at, and he popped.
I mean, Detroit is the best team. They're the most complete team in football.
They're playing
if
well on all phases.
All phases. And the one thing they will see if they correct it when Aiden Hutchinson got hurt and they just picked up Preston Smith.
Yeah.
If he could pick up some of that production, but overall offensively they got top receiver, top tight end, but probably the best back door in the league. Defense, they got the best safeties in the league. Line is good. I mean, okay, linebackers, cornerbacks, okay. Yeah, offense, the best offensive line. So they got the best team in football, and their coaching staff is pretty damn good.
But they do got one question. One big one.
Who's that? Golf?
Jared fucking Goff.
So
I don't care what nobody says.
That's my question.
Like Jared Goff behind when he don't get touched is amazing. But we just saw with Tennessee.
He just throwing shit. Yeah, he didn't.
When you get a little pressure on
Tom Brady. But listen,
But if you work out your scheme where like I can hand this ball off more often than I gotta let him drop back, I'm good.
And the thing is, yesterday was it looked like an off game. He was just throwing shit.
But they was
like literally.
They was adding.
No, I'm saying it was some of his interceptions. He just threw that bitch. He was just throwing that bitch.
That's who he is though.
No,
the second he sees somebody out of the rear view,
they wasn't even coming. He was just throwing that bitch.
I'm saying
because they got to him. So now you rattled him. But all I got to do now is get these quick outs.
That's what he does.
I'm gonna just quick out now.
I like Jared.
So
give me these quick outs.
I like
my only issue with Detroit. I mean, obviously, I got my issue with Jared Goff, but I'm not going to say he stinks or anything like that.
You don't stink.
My problem with Detroit is I'm not sold on the coach yet. I get that he's got him.
That's what I mean.
He's got him. Yeah, I mean he does, but all that, sometimes in the playoffs you gotta make smarter plays, and I think that's like last year. We're not in Detroit, but I know that Detroit fans had an issue with that last year.
He take too many,
and I think Andy Reid
chances.
Is Andy Reid, and Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, and I'm gonna just pick the team that hasn't lost a game since last fucking Christmas or some shit, like literally.
Yeah, the only thing about the Chiefs that are getting me is like it's sloppy.
Yeah,
it's super sloppy. And it's so sloppy that we have these comments. It's so sloppy that we get and not saying you're right or wrong, but it looks really fucking crazy. But their shit is wilder than the Patriots used to be. Like it's getting real fucking hazy, real fucking weird. And I don't they're firing on all cylinders because they're winning these games and they're pulling rabbits out of hats when they need to. And Patrick Mahomes is doing his thing, and he's that guy. Patrick Mahomes is that good. Like that's a fact.
Isaiah Pacheco's gonna be back soon.
Right. So he's Patrick Mahomes is that good. But I don't know about as a whole on the team. If I'm saying they're the best in NFL, I'm giving the edge to the Lions.
You say the Lions have a better offense, right? Who has a better defense?
Lions have a better defense this year.
I disagree. I disagree. I think the Chiefs have a better defense. The Chiefs have a better defense.
I think eyes on the Chiefs to give you that.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I don't need names on all three levels.
Jones.
I like.
But I was gonna say I don't care. I don't care about the names. On all three levels, they're playing better.
The young boy that was there last year.
The Chiefs.
They're playing better.
My thing about the Chiefs is that their margin, they don't. I feel like their margin for error has slimmed so much that now you get this when you have those arguments. Like when I watch Chiefs games, bro, I've never been this type of person. I literally look and I'm like, I can't believe they're getting all these fucking calls. I try to myself, I'm like, snap out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the block punt nigga, I mean, it was clearly offsides, bro.
They all were offsides.
I was like, what the?
It was like 5 of them offsides.
You got a block punt to win a game, and they clearly offsides, and nobody calls anything. Like to me,
I mean, I can tell you that.
And I know
as a Bengals
happens
fan,
all the time.
I'm not, but if I was a Bengals fan, I watched a pass interference and 2 face masks happen on a game-winning drive.
Yeah.
So Baltimore gets the calls.
I hear you. I agree. Don't leave. But what I'm saying is, I feel like it's been like the last X number of games is like.
I think they made us think that though.
I don't know.
Maybe
they just that good that we look at.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's a narrative. Right
it's so sloppy that they're doing things that we have to be like, oh,
because it's funny because not to make it about like my team, but like I remember after the Super Bowl, niggas was complaining about the refs in the Super Bowl, and everybody laughed at us and said, "Oh, y'all complaining about the refs or whatever." And since that moment, it's been favorable calls for the Chiefs. Here we go. Here we go.
Y'all was complaining about the
refs. I know.
Not calling the shit that they were supposed to call.
Okay. I mean, whatever.
Like they said,
here you go. I wasn't even trying to go there. I'm just
the Bradbury call
was a pass interference. I can watch that. I can watch that play 100 times.
It was.
It's a pass interference.
I know, Don.
It was.
You're saying.
So my point is, my example. Wait. He confusing your point.
No, but here goes.
Let me help
y'all are confusing my point because I wasn't trying to. My point wasn't to go back. I was just saying. I brought up the Eagles, saying that since that was the first time that people complained about the refs. With the refs with the Chiefs.
The first time they when we lost to them. When Nick Bosa was getting fucking dragged by his face mask and he completed a 40-yard pass.
He wore MAGA hats, so I don't really have no sense.
Oh, that's probably true. But
it's not probably. It is true.
That don't stop the fact that somebody getting dragged by their face mask and it's a 40-yard pass.
He need to shut up and rush.
Shut up and fucking
oh man. Listen.
Shut up and
closing thoughts, man. Let's get out of here. Let's make it a night.
Closing thoughts. We ain't talking about NBA. We ain't talking about
college.
college.
Who cares about the NBA right now?
Darryl don't want us to talk about
college football. Darryl wanted to talk about college football.
Nobody care about Bronny.
You can say whatever you want.
Shit, I want
to talk about it, Chris.
Now y'all want to go to 11:00 at night.
No, we're not going to.
Nah, fuck a Bronny.
Closing thoughts,
Chris. Yikes.
I agree with it. I also agree with it.
He should have been in G.
What's letters after G? Can he get in one of them?
Chris, start us off with some closing thoughts, man. Anything you want to talk about? Any sports topic you want to talk about? Let it out, man. Get it off your chest.
College football is getting very interesting.
Well,
there's no power. We gotta talk. This is a closing thought, motherfucker. We ain't talking about that.
I'm gonna stop your closing thought.
Yeah, like
damn, grand opening, grand closing.
Yo, all night. Yo, I'm just saying, college football is getting interesting. There's no real front runner. So there's the playoffs. Oregon look good, but I don't think I'm talking about like front runner.
was those like back in the day you knew
Nobody say nothing.
Alabama is the team, Georgia. You feel me? Right now, it's no clear front runner. The playoffs is going to be real interesting, and I can't wait to see how it pans out. Notre Dame looking good.
You just want to say that.
I'm just saying 10-81. Beating the shit out teams right now.
What y'all got? You got y'all. How far? If y'all make it to the playoffs, you got y'all winning the first round.
Yeah, first round, second round, probably go to 4.
Crazy.
I got the
Crazy.
SEC team.
No, we're gonna beat them too. What that sassy ass Debo?
That's the joint I was telling you.
Did y'all see what Debo's wearing?
Deborah Samuels.
So,
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Did he
done.
swing on the? Did we talk about?
so closing.
No, we didn't. It's closing thoughts.
I'm not going to do what everyone
just do
thinks I'm going to do and just freak out and say that some teams are ass. So I'll stick to what I know.
Some teams are ass though.
There's a team in Philadelphia that's going to get that ass kicked on Saturday,
Who was it?
and it's
Say
not
the
St.
names.
Joe's Prep.
Say the words. Say the fucking
You know what I'm
words.
saying? No, dog, this is my
Say the
closing-
fucking
this is
words.
my cl- this is
How
my
you can't tell him to do his closing thoughts?
Flavor this joint.
No, that's that.
No,
I don't know if y'all follow
Yes,
college
yeah.
basketball like that, but I'm gonna tell you my team.
Who your squad?
I'm a Duke fan.
Dude.
My team ain't shit.
Cooper Flag. Who
Cooper Flag is the real motherfucking deal.
By
Real
himself.
motherfucker.
Time out.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, nope.
We're not doing that.
Aaron, shut up. I got closing statement too, so I'm gonna wait for my turn and then I'm gonna say my thing.
Good.
You're gonna get canceled on your closing
That's
thought because I
fine.
know what the fuck you're about to
I'm
say.
gonna
So
still
chill the
gonna
fuck
say it.
out.
I'm still gonna say it.
But you know what
You
I'm
just
saying?
shut up and dribble.
I mean, listen, man. I think that the NFL season is about to be dope, and I'm looking forward to the 80% of the NBA season that's left.
Yeah.
New York
Bust the
Knicks.
motherfucking Knicks ass on fucking Tuesday.
Y'all
Facts.
too. Y'all ass.
Facts.
Y'all
Y'all
ass.
ass too.
Here we go. It's my turn, guys.
And y'all healthy in ass. And that's the ass part.
Booty
my
cheeks.
turn now, guys. It's my turn.
Y'all ass.
Peep
Y'all
game, peep
booty
game.
cheeks.
So last
I
year,
ended the show. I thought the Urgent Herb was at the closing statement.
I slapped the shit out of you. I slapped the shit out of you. Last year,
He didn't say rate, root, subscribe, or nothing.
last year when I had said that high school basketball team would beat the WNBA championship, motherfuckers thought I was crazy, right? And we watching Cooper Flag right now. Watch Cooper Flag right now. Anybody else think that he wouldn't have scored 1,000 points on any WNBA team? I'm just asking. I'm just throwing it out there.
Not
You know
on
what I'm
Angel Reese.
I'm good.
I'm just kidding.
2,000 points.
I'm just kidding.
Listen, I love the
said
WNBA, but we always get ahead of ourselves and we say shit that don't make sense.
These are earnest thoughts.
Last thought about the NFL. I think coaching matters, and you've seen this in LA. I think San Diego Chargers, LA Chargers are low key a sleeper team that you need to watch out for the AFC. Their defense is humming. They run the ball. He's doing exactly what he did when he came to San Francisco. 6-3. A lot of people didn't expect it. I get it. And you also had Justin Herbert, who is a hell of a quarterback. So when you add that to the mix,
Yeah, that's down, guy.
it is what it is. That's Dallas guy. And he's playing like it.
My take real quick. Give me Colorado in the Big 12 championship. Yeah,
I mean, that's gonna be a quarterback.
that's my
and a
take.
head coach next year.
Maybe that's the rumor. That's the rumor. I hope so.
And then he's gonna go down there and be ass too.
Right.
Final thoughts.
Dallas is ass.
Shout out to the Abington Raiders 11U team.
Yo, Chris, watch
headed up to their 11U regional championship this weekend.
I'm listening.
on Sunday. If y'all would like to donate to our Go to Florida Super Bowl fund, we're gonna put that in the drawing because we need some funds and we out here. That's all I got.
Called that. He
Sprat. Y'all been putting it on all the boys from Abington, John. Everybody get that.
Thank y'all for joining in, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Wings Winston Sports every Monday when Don decides to log us on to when Don. Does he want to close them? I'm sorry,
Man, you blah in the game.
To when Don decides to try to log
I would
us
like
on.
to say,
Until next week, one time for the one times. Peace.
Yeah, you gonna start starting this. You gonna try to